Welcome back everyone, I'm your manager X and this is Lobotomy Corporation. So, I have looked up this abnormality that we just got. I usually don't do that too often, but this one I would probably regret looking it up, but I looked it up and I don't regret it. So the good news is it's pretty easy to defeat, sort of. That means, well, it's easy to defeat if you know how it works, and figuring out how it works on the go would have been pretty annoying. I won't really go into too much detail about this thing, because we'll learn it as we go. But I will say that it's possibly going to be one of the easier ones to deal with as far as killing it is concerned, or suppressing it. But like working with it in general is going to be a special level of hell for us. Also, you might notice I have no new employees. At this point, I have pretty much decided that I'm going to focus on just completing Gabora's mission, maybe a little extra. And then literally, I'm going to do another restart. Simply because it's getting to the point where there's a lot of things I'm going to have to deal with, and it's not stuff I want to deal with. It's like I mentioned before, it's really interesting how like the problems build. Like before, it was rather simple. All we had was the old lady, and the old lady can kind of just leave alone and let her go kill off Zero for all you want. But then we got the train, and that just added a whole level of pain for us. And for this, it's kind of similar. Things were pretty basic. I mean, we have the bird that doesn't really do anything. And thankfully we don't have any meltdowns, so we're not forced to work on things we don't want to work on. But then we got, you know, White Knight, and now we have to deal with White Knight all the time. And now we have this thing, which makes it so things that used to not be a problem, like, you know, abnormalities escaping, now become a problem. So that's pretty much the main reasons why I'm going to probably end up restarting. I am probably going to run out of names soon as far as the Toho list is concerned, so if that happens I might just grab some other names or something like that. But yeah, so I just want to go ahead and put that out there. I don't want this playthrough to be nothing but a bunch of restarts, but at the same time I also don't want to just hit my face against the wall a bunch of times. So the intention for this run at this point is I'm not going to worry about grinding anymore. I'm literally just going to try to get to where we can do the quest that we can do now. We have 4 ALEPHs now. We have Censored, we have Blue Star, we have White Knight, and then this new one. I don't want to fight White Knight. Some people say that it doesn't kill 12 people, but every time I've attempted it, it has killed 12 people. And it's random 12 people to make it even worse. So it's just not a good thing to handle. Censored should be doable. Blue Star should be doable, I think. The only thing about Blue Star that's really annoying... Actually, it's not annoying for that one. Okay, so that wants to get healed. Yeah, Blue Star might be doable. The thing I'm considering, though, is like what abnormalities I can handle with the Rabbit Squad. That would definitely make my life a little bit easier. The real issue, as far as like dealing with these abnormalities is concerned, is to deal with them while making sure White Knight doesn't get out. So that's another thing to focus on as well. Alright, so with all that said and done, let's just go ahead and dive right in. I think I have some ego to play around with, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, I got hypocrisy, so make that into something. Is anyone still using Teth level? Nope. Yep, no Teth levels. We do have some people using K levels, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to take... who's using a melee weapon that I don't like? Diffraction's fine. Moonlight's fine, Magic Bullet's fine. Yeah, I think it'll just be you. And then I will give you the hypocrisy. There you go. Alright, go ahead and get started. Alright, so oh, Spider-Bud's down there now. Good for him. White Knight's there. And that's up there. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you to go deal with White Knight. I'm not gonna worry about Blue Star or any of the other stuff at the moment. I think we're good to go on this. We are. Let's go ahead and send go to Hime. That, and I need someone to work on the bird. I will send Kozuze. Okay. Alright, and then this thing, I don't remember what works best. I know supposedly you don't want to do attachment. But I'll go ahead and send somebody that can hopefully take the hits. Sight. And you do that. But yeah, since I'm going to be restarting anyway, I'm not going to worry about building up any more characters. There's just no point. And if I end up in a situation where I'm just getting the same abnormalities, I'll just summarize those and not put you guys through it. Which will probably mean maybe less videos, but I'll hopefully have a backlog by then. I don't need anything from Censored at the moment, so we're good on that. Where'd you go? There you are. T0131 prepares the music of apocalypse. Is there anything else I need to look out for? My mind just went blank as far as like anything else that requires my undivided attention. Yeah, what makes it even worse is, you know, everything I have to keep focusing on is going to shift around because White Knight exists. A standing ovation is the most honorable gift the audience can give to the conductor. Soon to become T0131's audience, Shikiaki Izanadu has almost finished the work for the day. Okay. When the work result was good, kill-off counter was reduced. When the work result was bad, kill-off counter was reduced. The music that T0131 plays when it escapes consists of 4 movements. As the movements go on, employees suffer white damage and the audible area of the music continues to expand. Alright, so right off the bat I am going to have to restart. Because I got good results. Now, it has a kill-off, I do know it has a kill-off counter of 2. I know that much. But it's now got a kill-off counter of 1, which means if I work on it again, I will not get anything. So really my biggest goal right now is to try to get the items. Because I need them. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, it doesn't show any visible differences, it looks like. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and restart. I want to try to at least get a few normal results if possible, which is easier said than done. Okay. Alright, first things first. Send you there. 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 Then go there. Same thing for... Yep. Then get up here. I'm gonna do Repression and see if that does better. I'll leave that alone for now. It's without doubt that T0131 has the best ensemble in the company. Alright. Musicians live for the audience's applause. Soon, blah blah blah. I want to get a bad result. That's not better. Okay, got an average result. So let's take a look at what we have. Instinct, very low. Repression, very low, low, low. So we got that. Okay, working on that, please. Parasite G going. Go ahead and work on this. Alright. Oh wow, I took a lot of damage too. Alright. I'm gonna try Insight, now that it has the -6%, and see if that does better. Or does average. I have to do average, not good, bad, average. That's what makes it a huge pain to deal with, because it's very, very RNG on how well you do. Alright. I need another 60 and I'll get the weapon. And unfortunately I'll have to keep working on it one way or the other, so... Good. Alright, average result. Now let me be right back real quick. Okay. Taking a bunch of risk here. But as the difficulty goes up, I can kind of afford to do other more reliable works. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. As much as I can. As long as she doesn't go nuts, we should be fine. Speed rate, blah blah blah. So, yeah. So we're doing insight work. It's not the best, but it's close to the best. And then attachment is the best, but you don't usually want to do the best because you'll get good work, and that is bad. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do... Gotta make sure that gets done. Alright, phew. Alright, got that done. Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Because this is gonna reset. Alright. That's fine too. Okay, yeah, the rest of it's fine. So, get to work on bird. That's reset. I'm gonna do Repression, just the second lowest. We're gonna get some slugs eventually. That's fine. As long as she can take the hits. Performance will mesmerize everyone. musician's life starts and ends with the audience's applause. Okay, we've got all that taken care of. I'll wait on that for now. Since I'm not doing as much work, the phases are not coming in as quickly. Yes, alright, average result. My bullets are restored, that's good. I've got 19 boxes to play around with. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started on those. I know I haven't read the story yet, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Trying to do what I can here. Should be able to tank this. Go ahead and tank that. I still don't fully understand how this thing works. I don't think I looked at... I was intending on looking it up, because I feel like there's mistranslations in there. In any case, let's go ahead and get working on this. That started. I'm gonna have Shikiyaki actually come back to this room. That way she can heal. Alright, so we got minus 6%. Let's go ahead and do Insight next and see if that does enough. At this point, if I don't... If I end up getting not an average result, that's fine. I am not going to purposely fight it right now. It's just, there's no point. I have to kill 3 in one go, and killing it doesn't get you any items. How's your sanity? Not the best. Okay, so yeah, completing work, it seems to trigger it. So it's kind of similar to the old lady. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and just heal. Alright. I might get a good result. Yep, getting a good result. Yep, that's a good result. Yep, alright, that's fine. It's gonna happen. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Oh, so here's the information. With each movement, the weakness of T0131 changed. For movement 1, it was pale, while for movement 2, it was black. For movement 3, it was white, and during movement 4, only red attacks were effective against T0131. When the music was at its peak, T0130 became immune to all types of attack. So essentially, he becomes immune to all but one type of attack based on the movements. Of course, as this game likes to do, the first movement's weakness is pale, which we have none, so we can't do anything to it, unless we use Rabbit Squad. And then it will shift to black. Essentially what you end up doing is you just kind of wait for the first movement to finish, and then you kind of just move in with a whole bunch of black attackers to get on movement 2, and if that's not enough, you swap in a bunch of white attackers. There are other things about this this abnormality I do know about, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. Alright, an abnormality that loves art and tries to play its music to the company. The conductor not only corrects musical errors, but is also responsible for creating the best ensemble and leading the orchestra. The conductor's skills can be determined within 5 minutes. The moment the conductor opens the score, its eyes, behavior, and atmosphere will be judged by the musicians. The musicians will then decide if the conductor is worthy to lead them. Without their harmony and cooperation, the music's true message cannot be expressed. Therefore, the conductor must maintain superb command, leadership, and must have excellent power of persuasion. Omitted. Movement 1. Calm and slow. The conductor begins the apocalypse. Alright, so the good news is we did complete about half the information. We need another 60 to complete that, and then we need to get the ego suit and the weapon. And our success rate has increased, so that's something we'll need to keep. an eye on in the future. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just finish up the day. The only way I know how. This thing does black damage. Yeah. Anyone got a super high amount of resistance? You? I might just send you to work on it. So right now the goal is kind of just do as many high cost things as possible. Which I guess that includes White Knight. Sorry, not White Knight, but Blue Star. Blue Star, you do white damage. You have resistance to white. That should be good enough. Okay. I'm gonna send you to do insight work. Oops. Send you all the way down here. You can do some insight work. Okay, we're halfway there. Don't forget about punishing bird. Okay, it's finished works. That didn't. So the reason why I was having so much trouble with Parasite Tree before is because I had so many people working at the same time. It could just kind of all trigger at once, which is a annoyance to say the least. But as long as it's not 5 things in a row, it should be fine. So we're just gonna let Blue Star finish. You can see it's a little bit darker. There you go. Alright, so I did that just so I can reset everything. Alright. It's meal time. Alright, first I'm gonna send you guys down there. You got everyone but Shikiaki can go there. Shikiaki, you can go hang out there. You lot can go there. You lot can go there. And that should be everybody. You can go ahead and work on this now. You're doing that, that's fine. Good work. Looks like you guys just finished. You guys finished. Oh cool, got the headband. Deal with that, please. Zoom. Oh, they moved. Where are you at? You're over there. We'll send you, that's fine. Alright. Should be able to finish this pretty easily. Oh yeah, especially since the 10% daily quota stuff got added. So yeah, this should be able to finish up the day. We can probably call it a quick video. No wings. I wish we got wings at least once. That's okay. All of those finished. And this should finish the rest of it. Maybe. If not, that's okay. finish it. This work's actually kind of hard to work with. Boop. Got the eco weapon. Okay. You don't need to worry about the noon ordeal. And entered just as the kill-off counter hit 2 there, which is fine. I think it's like 90 seconds, which it's a little bit less because I'm on fast forward. Shouldn't be any sort of danger, so we're just gonna let this finish. See if we get wings. We don't. Okay. Work complete. I'm not going to worry about upgrades because everyone I was using was kind of maxed anyway. So we'll go ahead and skip to next day. Got 2 more abnormalities with one of them being an item. Happy teddy bear. And my dear employees, I hope you all put on the gas mask that we distributed to you before we come in here. Pretty sure this is ALEPH, but I'm not gonna take it. Because I hate myself. Shelter from... Yeah, we do. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. There are you can do some tricks with this that might be of use. What do you think? Will it bear a flower? Yes, it will. Alright, we shouldn't be getting any new abnormalities for a little while. So we got the shelter, which is quote-unquote the safest place on Earth. We have another ALEPH rank. This abnormality is based on the idea of the tumblebug backer mole. A melted slime, its resemblance to human is revealed when inspected closely. The containment unit is covered in a mucus secreted from this abnormality. Okay, I think we got Slime Girl. I kind of know how it works. I believe it's like an infection type thing, kind of similar to the tree. But this one's far less forgiving. But it is something we can fight. I think it gets healed by red damage, which is a little annoying. But it's definitely fightable. This is actually kind of good because that means we might not have to fight. We could choose which 3 to fight at this point. That could be kind of interesting. Also, abnormalities do fight each other, so that is another option as far as trying to get things to happen. If we didn't have the orchestra, I would say we could do it. Just have them all fight each other and then get the quest completed that way. But we still have to complete the day is the problem. And, well, spoiler about the orchestra, but if you let it complete its full movement, it will drain all of your energy completely. Which means you can't finish the day. Now, what you can use that room for, even with the orchestra active, there is one thing we could use it for, which we'll try if we can get to that point. But for right now, it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and click... Well, before we click start, we do have a new ego. We have a new ego suit, in fact. Hypocrisy. Heals a small amount of SP of the employees in the same area for every few moments. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that's actually really good, because that means essentially you can heal sanity while fighting. All things turn to dust someday, thus this evergreen robe is far from Mother Nature. The tree is riddled with hypocrisy and deception. Those who wear its blessings act on the name of bravery and faith, but beware the nature, blah blah blah, we know that already. Okay. I believe you're using it. Yes, you were. Is anyone still using like a hay type? You are, and technically you are. Alright, so you're going to get that. And all stylish. Okay, got all that. Since that freed up that, I'll go ahead and take this. And then you're still using a mace, so I'm going to give you hypocrisy. Alright, with that, let's start. Hello, that is a big pile of goo. And has 7 managerial tips. Have fun with that. I don't know which works best with it, so I'm gonna have to find that out. The trial and error, of course. Good news is, since we have so many ALEPH ranking things, we'll get through days a lot faster. Anyway, I am the Depressed Dio. This was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys later.